What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. If you want to take this complex world of crypto, make it super simple so that you have more success, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody hit that thumbs up button. Bitcoin is in an absolute critical location. Something is about to give. Something major is about to happen. But Bitcoin has just flashed an absolutely devastating signal. What is this signal? What does it mean? Or are there other things coming in the charts that are bigger and stronger that will flush out this negative signal? All that and more is going to be discussed in today's video. Welcome in. I hope you're looking fresh. I hope you have a smile on your face, and sit back, relax, and get ready for an absolutely powerful video. We brought back the old introduction. Let me know in the comments right now what you think about it. We also have a few things to get to before we really jump into the charts. Next week, I am moving my family to a new country. This is really hectic if you've ever moved. More information on where I'm moving later in the video. But long story short, we do videos every single Wednesday and we never miss them. We are going to miss Wednesday, but I'm going to do everything in my power to get the video out on Thursday. It's really hectic moving a dog to another country, and my son, first time on an airplane, moving to a new country, moving into a new house. But I'm going to do everything to get a video out on Thursday. What we're going to do is jump in to only the facts in today's video, only the facts in the charts, because there's some powerful things coming into the market. Bitcoin is at a breaking point. The bulls and the bears have been absolutely struggling to see who's going to take control, but the breaking point is coming and rapidly approaching. There is a devastating signal that just flashed. We're going to get into that, but we've got to dig deep into the facts of the charts to understand all moving pieces so we can be really buttoned up and really ahead of the game. What I want to share with you now is something really critical, so pay close attention. We just launched a special bonus class for my students, and they are going absolutely crazy for this bonus class. And I'm going to share with you how you can access this bonus class right now. This bonus class has 3 distinct things in it. Number 1, I shared 3 of my favorite coins in this video, in this bonus class, that I never shared on YouTube. Also in this bonus class, I gave 3 powerful tips to help you become a better trader right now. On top of all of that, I gave my most recent trade. My students are going crazy about this bonus class. It's about altcoin season. You need this bonus class, and here is how to unlock it. For the next 24 hours, if you sign up to any of our classes, you're going to unlock the bonus class right now. So time is ticking. Do not miss this opportunity. Any class in the next 24 hours, unlock this incredibly powerful bonus class. And by the way, if you sign up to the diamond or the gold right now, immediately, you will unlock 10 incredibly powerful bonus classes. Let me read you a quick quote here in the reviews. Quote, "Another very valuable part of buying the classes are the bonus classes, where every topic is selected by students." Incredibly powerful stuff. You definitely need this. Here is how to sign up. Again, these 2 combos are the top sellers, the most popular by far, and unlock 10 bonus classes. The diamond is perfect for you if you've been in crypto for just a few months and you don't want to miss any important content. Start right from step 1 with the diamond. First link, look right down in the description, or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Sign up to the gold if you have been in crypto around 1 to 2 years. If you've been in crypto 1 to 2 years, gold will be the perfect starting point for you. It's our top seller, our most popular by far. Second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. If you have any questions about the classes or how to get this bonus class, email me right now, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. Take full advantage of this opportunity. Save $300 right now with the gold, with PayPal or credit card, extra $300 off when you sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum. Same goes to the Diamond Combo. I look forward to welcoming you in. Write me any emails with any questions. Now, as we jump into this chart, there's a couple of distinct things we need to point out. All right, we need to get a very clear understanding of the situation we're in right now. This is a monthly chart. If we zoom out a touch, Bitcoin has had 3 distinct bear markets. Only 3. For the entire history of Bitcoin, we've had 3 bear markets, and that's it. Number 1 is right here, back in 2011. This was bear market number 1. Bear market number 2 was right here, 2014, 2015. Bear market number 3 was just recently. 3 distinct bear markets, that's it. Here's how they were identical. This bear market was in a bull flag. This bear market was in a bull flag, and this bear market was in a bull flag, right? So what happened was we were in a bull flag, we had a bear market, and then we had a breakout into a golden cross. Same thing happened here. We had a breakout into a golden cross, and we had a breakout into a golden cross. What happened next is fascinating. We moved into tier 1, right? We went from bull flag, breakout, golden cross, tier 1, then in tier 2, then in tier 3. These tiers were major breakouts, and we stayed at each tier for 4 to 5 months of consolidation. This pattern repeated itself because fast forward a handful of years, we had our next bear market. We had a breakout, golden cross, and a breakout into tier 1. Then 5 months of consolidation, another breakout into tier 2, and a bunch of consolidation breakout into tier 3. This is a distinct pattern that so far has repeated history because our recent moves, we had our top of 20K, we went into a long extended bear market, which was in a bull flag. Then we had a breakout into a golden cross, officially entering a bull market, and we had a major break into tier 1. This pattern still remains intact. What it means is if we continue to repeat this pattern in such a way that has been repeated for history, tier 2, as we've discussed before, should bring us up to 20K. And the breaking point is coming soon because tier 1 lasted for 5 months here. Tier 1 lasted for 5 months back in 2016, and we've been in tier 1 for 5 months. All right. So we're coming to a breaking point. Structurally, we're on target. But your question right now may be, well, Steve, this is a pretty good sign. I mean, tier 2 should bring us to 20K resistance, and we should hang out there for a few months. How is that a devastating signal? This is not the devastating signal. What I'm painting is a clear picture of just the facts. The question remains, that devastating signal that just flashed itself in Bitcoin, is it more powerful than this? Does it completely wipe this off the table? And what does it mean for right now? That is the key question that we're going to dig deep into. But let's be very, very clear. This structure has repeated itself for 9 years. We are in tier 1. As we discussed, we called out that top of 14K. We were really blessed and fortunate to be well ahead of the curve. And we said the only thing we need is several months of consolidation. And we've got that. The only thing that's different this time are several more red months, right? Before in these tiers, we've had 1, maybe 2 red months. Although from a technical standpoint, structurally, we're still good. Structurally, we're still good. So let's dig into this a little deeper. Let's understand this market from some new angles and see what we can find as we approach this devastating signal. We need to see which is stronger, which has more evidence. What is the chart telling us about the future? Again, if you want to take this complex world of crypto, make it super simple so that you have more success, hit that subscribe button right now, join the movement, and everybody, hit that thumbs up button. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you have a smile on your face. Let's jump into this chart. Very critical information I'm about to share with you. We know that we've got 3 lines here, right? We've got our yellow, which is our 21 week. Now we're on a weekly chart. We were just on a monthly, now we're on a weekly. We've got our 21 week in yellow. This 21 week is so important because in bull markets, we never go below it. We never go below the 21 week in a bull market. We officially entered a bull market back here with a golden cross, price above the 200 day. And we went below it officially on September 23rd. That weekly candle, we officially closed below with our candle on September 30th. And we hung out below technically for 3 weeks. Very bad sign. Then we got some momentum in the market and we went on a pretty nice rally, held above the 21 week for 2 weekly candles, showing some strength. This candle is not yet closed, but right now holding resistance. We want to see this get up above where the $9,000 level. We want to see it close above $9,000 when this closes on Sunday evening. So watch that weekly candle and how this plays out. What I'm going to share with you next is bigger and stronger than this 21 week. Bigger and stronger. This is a big picture trend. These other 2 lines, Steve, why do you have these in here? Well, the 100 week is holding some critical support. We'd like to see that support being at 7,700-ish. These close of the candles with the bodies have closed as support. Great sign. Great sign. However, take a look at the 50 week and the 100 week. It looks like we're going to have a cross soon. What does it mean? We have to look left. You know, every time you're looking at the charts, you probably hear my voice. Look left. Look left. And when we do, we want to figure out when have we had this cross before and what does it mean? So let's zoom back. We're looking for the cross. And by the way, if this cross happened, we would have our lines in a structured order, meaning every bull market, we have the lines from lowest to most, meaning the 21, 50, 100 are in line here. This is a technical bull run. When it's reversed, we've got some problems and we're in a bear market, just like illustrated here. So we go to the big green arrow. A very important date for multiple reasons, but let's get to it step by step. May 9th, 2016. Why was this so critical? Well, we had a cross, right? The 50 week crossed above the 100 week, putting our lines in order, number 1, and more importantly, causing a pretty massive rally into tier 2. If we zoom out, you'll remember us just talking about tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. We talked about how we're in tier 1. This is the bull flag, breakout, golden cross into the tier 1. You can see tier 1 right here from this candle all the way here. You can see right at the end of tier 1 is when we had this cross, which, by the way, if we look at the evidence here, we've had this consolidation really healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in our 5th month right now. So tier 1 is likely close to completing. And on top of that, we're likely to have, given the trajectory of each, it's likely that we have a cross, towards the end-ish of November, beginning of December. And last time we did this, we had an explosive move into tier 2. So all good signs. And the question remains, is this devastating signal that Bitcoin just flashed, is it more powerful than this? Does it completely take this off the table? Because this is pretty good news. That remains to be seen. We're going to discuss that at length. But again, these are very critical things that I want you to watch right now in the next few weeks. This cross, watch the close of this candle, the body of it on Sunday, and see where we're at in reference to the 21 week. Now, here's another really critical chart. We were in a bull flag for this whole downtrend. Remember, we've been in a downtrend now for 141 days. We've been in a clear-cut downtrend, which we'll get into more in a moment. But we're in a bull flag. Make no mistake about it. We are in a bull flag. We had a breakout with this candle on October 21st, right? This candle, October 21st, we broke out, and now we look to be holding what used to be our resistance, this trend line, as support. On top of that, if we dig even deeper, we are structurally forming a textbook mini bull flag right here. A textbook mini bull flag right here. Now, it's the zone in which the bull flag is created is more strict than this one. This had a very big zone. It took longer to break out. This is a more tight range. It will break out faster than we saw with here. This is a mini bull flag, so pay close attention to how this plays out over the coming weeks. Now, keeping it all in perspective, we've got to take a look at our monthly chart with our stages, right? We've been covering this chart for probably 10 months or so. There's multiple reasons how we are able to call out 14K as the top. This was not a popular thing to say. Everyone was really screaming that we would go a lot higher. But when you look left, you see the bodies here. The bodies illustrate where the main level of resistance are, and it was screaming at us with these two monthly candles. 14K was pretty important. So when we hit 14K, we got a lot of resistance. You can see these long wicks here, long wicks, and we got momentum pushing us down below the 10K. 10K is this critical level that we've been battling with. If you rewind a handful of videos ago, we said watch for a failed rally to come up and test this 10K. We specifically said to watch 9.4 to 10K. How do we react in this? Are we going into it with a body and a lot of momentum, or do we have a wick pushing us down? So this is really critical. This is really critical. And we'll get more into this in a moment, but I want you to remember what this structure looks like. It's going to come in very handy. But so far, we've painted a picture that's pretty good, actually, for Bitcoin. But again, Bitcoin just flashed a devastating signal. Is it more powerful than these charts? Does it completely wipe these out? Does it take all of these off the table? That's what remains to be discussed. Very, very critical time in Bitcoin. The bulls and the bears are really, really fighting. It's been a battle for several months. Nobody can take control, but we're close to a breaking point. We're very close to a breaking point structurally in terms of how these charts are playing out with these weekly candles and the monthly candles. So we've got to pay close attention. Again, if you missed it early in the episode, we just released a powerful bonus class, and my students are absolutely loving it, and I want you to have access to it. I'm going to share with you how you can get access right now. But what's inside this bonus class? We shared a few powerful pieces of information. Number one, I shared 3 of my favorite coins in this bonus class that I never share here on YouTube. I also shared 3 powerful tips for you to implement into your trading right now that will really help you. On top of all that, I gave a recent trade. It's a powerful bonus class, and a special offer is in the next 24 hours. If you sign up to any of our classes, boom, you'll unlock this bonus class. So don't miss this opportunity. Go sign up right now. The clock is ticking, 24 hours only. I do not want to see you miss out. But again, if you sign up to the diamond or gold, which most of you will, this will unlock 10 bonus classes right now. Unlock 10 bonus classes right now with these 2. Gold is the most popular by far, but which one should you take? If you're really new to crypto and you don't want to miss any important videos and you want to start right from step 1, the diamond is for you. Hands down. The diamond will be the first link right down in the description, the link for you inside the video, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Gold combo. If you have been in crypto 1 to 2 years, gold combo, perfect for you. That's where you start. The second link right down in the description, the link for you inside the video, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, save $300 right now on the gold combo with PayPal or credit card. Save an extra $300 if you sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum. And again, 24 hours only. Sign up to any class and boom, unlock that incredible bonus class right now. Here's where we want to take a shift, all right? We've painted the picture of what's going on in crypto with the charts that are illustrating really powerful things. Now, what I want you to do every time you look at a chart, I don't want you to get emotionally attached to an outcome. A lot of beginner traders, the rookie traders, they come in and they get emotionally tied to, oh, you know what? We're going up. And they never take a look at the other side of the coin on what the charts are saying to go down. They're emotionally attached and they get caught with their pants down every time. What I want you to do is to be a disciplined trader. If you talk to and you interview anybody that's a professional trader, discipline will be one of the first things they discuss. I want you to be disciplined. You always look at each side, and that's what we're about to do right now. We've discussed this. This is the Madrid moving averages, incredibly powerful. We talked about how we've had 10 red lines in a row, right? This was a real big concern. Here's the structure I want you to take a look at. We compared these 10 red lines to the past time that we had a death cross. Why? Here's why. We had our high, 20K. We continued to make a lower high and a lower high. So we had a high, lower high, death cross. High, lower high, death cross. What do we have present day? We had a high, lower high, death cross. Same thing. What happened after the death cross? Well, we went on a pretty big rally. What happened after this death cross? Well, we went on a pretty big rally. We were well prepared for this. What happened next is very interesting. We went on a pretty big rally, but we created another lower high. We did not create a higher high. We're still in the same trend. We're in a downtrend. It's been 141 days. So we had high, lower high, death cross, rally. Same thing here. High, lower high, death cross, rally. This rally back in the day brought us to about 10K. However, it was a lower high. If this brought us to, for example, 11,700, we would have made a higher high. We would have reversed the trend. We wouldn't have had all of this headache, all of this turmoil and blood in the streets. We would have reversed the trend to an uptrend. Same thing here. If we got above 12,400, we would have reversed this trend. So again, these 10 red lines, this is where it coincides. Never before have we been in a bull run and had a structure like this with these red lines coming in. We've illustrated this on past videos, but we'll just take a quick gander so you can see. This is a bull run. You don't see 10 lines of red. You see green, you see power. So we had our golden cross back here. By the way, if you have a guess what this signal that Bitcoin just flashed is, let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see who will get it correct. I have a feeling you might be correct, so put your comment down below. But structurally, we compared this death cross to the past death cross, and structurally, it's on target. We're on a weekly chart right now. Let's go to our next chart. So, to continue the storyline of comparing it to this past death cross, remember where we had the death cross and we went on this big rally, we're looking at the same exact chart now, except we're going to compare it to some indicators. Are the indicators really backing up this evidence that we found in the chart, or are they telling a complete different story? Let's uncover it. So we went from here having a death cross, right, in late March, early April, to going on a big run, and we looked down at the stochastic RSI, which tells us our momentum. Our momentum was pretty low at the time. We were down below the critical level of 20 on the weekly. In fact, we were down below it for a while. seems to be pretty similar to present day. We were down below the 20. We were down below it for a while, and then we broke above the 20 near the peak of our rally. Just like here, we broke above the 20 near the peak of our rally. You may say, well, that's just the stochastics. How about we look at the RSI? RSI, we've got a critical level in yellow of 55. We have a highlighted area to illustrate where we started from the death cross to the rally. We got rejected by this critical level of 55. What happened presently? Well, we had a death cross back here. We rallied up and we got rejected by the 55. Pretty scary, right? Pretty scary. Let's take a look at the squeeze momentum. The squeeze momentum indicator is pretty powerful. I would like to do more in-depth videos about this so you can learn how to use it correctly. There's a lot of misinformation, but let's keep it simple. What I want you to understand are the red lines, green lines. Obviously, green's pretty good, red, not so good. When the red lines get bigger, it means it's not so good in a more powerful way. Take a look. What happened was we had our death cross. We had increasing power of red lines, which is the same way it's playing out as we speak. Okay? Now we have the wave trend. The wave trend is illustrating the same storyline. You can see the white line here at about 0.4. The white line here at about 0.4. We were pretty strong with the wave trend. You can see our red dots coming down and breaking below the white line as we approached our high. Remember, our high was a lower high, but it was a rally right after the death cross. Same thing played out here. We had pretty high levels. We were going below as we approached our rally off of the death cross. And again, this rally brought us to a lower high. So it's very important that we understand from all angles, right? Now, let's put all the pieces together. Let's put all of these pieces together and let's understand what storyline is playing out in Bitcoin right now. Because it's a storyline that not a lot of people are going to talk about, but we are going to cover it at length. Again, this is where we take the complex world of crypto, make it super simple so that you have more success. Hit that subscribe button, join the movement right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and put a thumbs up on this video for all of this incredible information from different angles. Now, let's put the pieces together. You may be still wondering, Steve, what is this devastating signal that Bitcoin just flashed? It's a powerful one. It's a market move. It's a market shift. These are big momentum plays. We have the 50-day moving average. We have the 200-day moving average. We have our two check marks to enter a bull market. How do we know we entered a bull market? Two check marks. You know what they are. Number one, we need to have a golden cross. Number two, we need price action above the 200-day. Those are the two check marks where we have an official bull market. The exact opposite is true when we have an official bear market. We already know about the death cross. We had that on October 26th. We covered it a few weeks in advance. But when we had this death cross, we were ready for a rally. Why? Because we did it previously. And we had price action above the 200-day. So we were not in an official bear market. We made that very clear in our videos until now. Now we have our two check marks. We had a death cross and we have price action below the 200-day. We have officially slipped into a bear market. We have officially slipped into a bear market. But there could be hope. Because we've explained this before, when we had this death cross coming, there were three scenarios. We said we could have an avoidance, we could have a fake out, or an official bear market. Those were our three. And we took out avoidance. We said, look, based on the trajectory of the 50, and this was way back here, based on the trajectory, it's very unlikely we would have an avoidance. So it came down to two, fake out or bear market. We've had three distinct bear markets in the entire history of Bitcoin. Three. We called them out here. Number one, number 2, number 3. That's the only bear markets that Bitcoin has ever entered. But we've had one fake out. We've had one fake out bear market that lasted just a few weeks. Let's take a look at it so we can understand what to watch for. Only one fake out of a bear market, and that was right here. So we had a golden cross, prices are going up, everyone's excited, and it was a fake out. We actually came back down and went slightly into a bear market. You can see as we zoom in here, we had a death cross here on September 15th, 2015. Price action was below the 200-day and a death cross, officially entering a bear market, but it was just for a short period of time, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, and then we went into our golden cross where price action was above, right? And the rest is history. So what I want you to pay attention to are the storylines. And we cannot ignore that we've just entered an official bear market. And let me tell you from past experience in the crypto space, because we made videos a few weeks before the death cross back here in February 2018. And we had the death cross and we went on a big rally and nobody wanted to believe anything about a death cross. Everyone was really looking at 20K, 30K, 50K at the time. Pretty similar to how this is playing out. Let me boil it down into a simple formula. We've been in a downtrend for 141 days. Bitcoin has to break this trend in order to get out of the bear market. Specifically, there's one price that will change everything for the next few years in Bitcoin. If you wake up in the next couple days or the next couple weeks or the 1 to 2 months and Bitcoin is above 12.4K, clear skies are ahead. Meaning not just clear skies, I mean incredible times are ahead. If we break above 12.4, and this is the major price point here, if we break above 12.4K, it's very likely we're entering stage tier 2, which will bring us up to 20K, which we should have resistance there for a few months. That's how powerful it is. If we break above 12.4K, it's likely that it will play out into tier 2, bringing us to 20K consolidation for a few months. If we cannot break this trend and cannot get above 12.4K, there's one price that we've been talking about. That's the only level that we better hold it. We better hold it. 6.4K. And let's be very, very clear. If we break below 6.4K, it's going to be incredibly gruesome. We're going to see capitulation. We're going to see a lot of problems with the miners. There will be a tremendous amount of blood in the streets. It will be unlike this scenario. It will be an ABC correction truly playing out, and it'll be devastating. I just want to make that very clear. This is a strong level, and let's hope we hold it, because if we don't, it's not going to be pretty. Let's be very clear about that. However, if your question is, well, Steve, is this bear market, is this a definite thing? Like we're definitely in this bear market for years to come? No, this could still be a fake out, which we've talked about probably about a month ago. Fake out scenario is still in play. Structurally, we're still good here. We're still in tier 1. Structurally, we're fine. Here, we are close to seeing this cross, which is very powerful. This is on a weekly chart. This is very powerful. The last time this happened was right from tier 1 to tier 2. So this is still in play, and this is very powerful. The bear market is not, once you enter a bear market, it's definitely for a few years. This is a temporary situation we're in right now. There's no way around it. We're in a bear market. We've slipped into a bear market. There's no way around that. Bitcoin has to get above 12.4K to change the game in a major way. We have to see the trend reverse. Look at the downtrend we're in here. We've got to see it reverse. We have to make a higher high. So that's where we stand. We're going to see who can win this game. Are the bulls going to come out and really get us above this 12.4K? or are the bears going to take control? Bitcoin is at a breaking point, and we're going to see the breaking point, in my opinion, here in the next couple months. I would say in the next 1 to 2 months, we're going to see some very clear direction coming into the markets. And again, a breaking point usually means it's a bigger move up or a bigger move down. It's not going to be these little tiny moves that we've seen for the past couple months. It's not going to be these little moves. It's going to be something with more steam, more momentum, and it's going to direct us into this next market move. So it's going to be very fascinating. But again, join the movement, hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep you up to date on the latest and greatest of how these specific charts are playing out. Let me know in your comments below, which situation do you believe is going to play out? Do you think we're going to get above 12.4K, or do you think this downtrend is going to remain intact and we actually go into an ABC correction? Which do you think is going to happen? I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments down below. So this is fascinating times. These charts are really gravitating, and I love it. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. We've got a strong downtrend, and I can't wait. I can't wait to cover it with you again next Thursday. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get you a video, but let's talk about something really critical. We talked about this bonus class. We talked about how you can access this bonus class. My students are going crazy about this bonus class. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this class. We talked about how in the bonus class, I cover my 3 favorite coins. In the bonus class, I cover 3 tips to help you become a better trader right now, and I also give my recent trade. I don't want you to miss out on this bonus class. It's for 24 hours only. For a limited time, 24 hours, sign up to any class on our website and boom, unlock that bonus class right now. But again, if you want to unlock 10 bonus classes, you sign up to the diamond or the gold. The diamond, you're going to sign up to the diamond if you're really new to crypto. If you've just recently got into crypto, you don't want to miss any steps, and you want to start right at step 1. You don't want to miss anything. You want to start right. Steve, what's the first thing I do in crypto? The diamond is for you. It'll be the first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video as well. Or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. The gold combo will be perfect for you. It's our top seller if you have been in crypto around 1 to 2 years. 1 to 2 years, you're going to start at the gold. It's going to knock your socks off. It's going to take you from somebody that's not really confident to boom, confidence. You know exactly what to do. You can make the charts like me, make incredible trades, and really provide for your family. Gold combo, second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video as well, or go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, $300 savings with a PayPal or a credit card, extra 300 Bitcoin or Ethereum. I do want to share with you a quick quote here, which I think is a really good one. First trades after your classes, I took 40%, 50% profit each trade. Best way to invest is investing in yourself. And also this one that says, quote, after watching Steve's YouTube videos for multiple months, I discussed buying the classes as my Christmas present with my wife. Now, let's get into Steve's secrets to success. We have a couple stories to get to today as well. But first thing, I just want to make sure that everybody is aware it's nearly impossible for me to make a video next Wednesday. I'm a man of my word, and I'm going to do everything in my power to get it to you on Thursday. More to come about my move in a moment. Subscribe. If you haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Join the movement. Hit that button right now. There's also a way to subscribe right inside the video. If you're watching on desktop, there'll be a little red subscribe button. Hit on that right now and hit that thumbs up button. You learned a tremendous amount in this video. We took both sides of the argument, presented it in a really crisp and clean manner, so you fundamentally understand both sides. So hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody right now. Share this. Spread the love. Pay it forward. Okay, so moving. Steve, where are you moving to? And last week I shared with you seven destinations that were really appealing. And I want to share with you my narrowed list to 4, and then I'll tell you the final one. The 4: Mauritius, Australia, Vietnam, the Caribbean. That's the final 4. Mauritius. I really wanted to move to Mauritius, but that's really difficult to do with a dog. It would require my dog to go on like 40 hours of plane rides to try to get there. There's not a lot of planes that go there, or there's not a lot of planes that leave there. So I definitely don't want to bring my son on 20 hours of plane rides to get to our next destination. So Mauritius was crossed off. The next one, Australia. This was near the top of my list. I love Australia. I've been blessed to live there before, and I've gotten to travel all over Australia, including to Tassie. And my favorite, where I would want to move, is Melbourne. I love it. However, to move my dog to Australia, he has to go into quarantine for like 2 or 3 weeks, which I do not want to put my dog through. If they didn't have that, it would be pretty likely we would be moving to Australia. Vietnam, it's really far to get there. It's a beautiful country, but I'm looking at the hours that I would have to put my son on a plane. So I had to cross that off, which leaves us with the Caribbean. Officially moving to the Caribbean next week. So I can't wait. This is a big decision, a new chapter for my family. It makes it a little more difficult with my son and a dog. If you've ever moved in your life, you maybe have moved to the next city or another town. If you move to a different country, it's pretty intense. If you've ever moved a dog to a different country, there's like a stack of this much papers that needs to be completed. It's absurd. So very excited about it, but it's going to happen next week. It's going to take a lot of my energy and focus, and I'll literally be moving on Wednesday. So fingers crossed that I can get you something on Thursday. Okay, Steve's Secrets to Success. If you're new here, this is something we do in every single video to provide inspiration to take your game to the next level in your life right now. So I share tips, tidbits of information, stories to really inspire. If you're not looking to be inspired and you just want to get like, oh my God, is Steve going to tell us when to buy? No, it's this part of the video is for people that really want to achieve success. If you want to be an overnight millionaire with some scratch-off ticket, my videos are not for you. So let's get to the story. This story is called the $20 Story. So this past week, I went to an open air market, right? An open air market here in Ecuador. So people are setting up their little shops with their little handcraft things and maybe some treats. And it's very simple, very basic, kind of a makeshift table and some supplies. And they're hoping to make, $15, $20 for the day, and they're happy, right? So I get to this open air market. The first thing I see, and look, I'm a fat kid trapped in a skinny body. I've been that way my whole life. So instantly I see these decadent brownies made with Ecuadorian chocolate. And I'm going over there and I'm looking at these brownies and I need one. They look delicious. So I have a $20 bill. I hand the lady a $20 bill and she's like, I don't have change for that. Are you kidding me? So to back up, in Ecuador, nobody ever has change for $20 bills. It's very unlikely. And everybody uses these coins, these dollar coins. I don't know if you use them in the U.S. It's been a while since I lived there, but they always use these dollar coins. And I hate coins. They're big, clunky, and they're heavy. So I don't have change. So she's looking at it like she really wants to make this $1.50 for the brownie, but she doesn't have any change. So I'm like, okay. There happened to be an older gentleman next to me kind of peeking around. I said, hey, excuse me, are you interested in the brownies? He's like, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. They look pretty nice. I said, okay, I'm gonna get you one. I'm gonna get you one. My gift to you. No worries. He's like, what? Yeah, let me get you one. And there was a older lady on this side, kind of peeking around. I said, excuse me, miss, I want to get you a brownie. Would you like a brownie? They look really delicious. My gift to you. No problem. So I looked back at the girl and I said, can you make change now? And now I have 3 brownies. And now, her eyes are kind of lighting up like this is, these are 3 sales, but she can't make the change. She's fumbling through some coins and she can't make the change. So I said, okay, I have a different idea. I said, I'm going to buy all your brownies, the whole tray. And if you can individually package them in these little bags, because I want to give them to the kids. And she looks at me like, you're going to buy all the brownies, all of them? I said, yeah, I want all of them. They look delicious. I'm sure you worked hard on them. I'll just buy all of them and we'll make it easy. And she like lights up and, she bags them up. And so meanwhile, we make her day. She's ecstatic now. She made all this money from all the brownies. And I made the gentleman to my right smile, the lady to my left. I got them both brownies and they were like, I need to give you some money. I said, no, pay it forward. That's the only thing I'm asking for. Next time you see somebody, buy them a brownie. And okay. So I leave there and now I've got all these brownies. And meanwhile, I'm still a fat kid trapped in a skinny body. I should have ate all the brownies, but I just had one. They were so good. And I go to the kids and I'm handing them out. A lot of the kids are so excited. Brownies are a little bit rare, so they don't see them all the time. But I'm handing them out and they're smiling, they're laughing. And I go up to this one kid and I give him the brownie and he just looks like, is that all you're giving me? Like he had this, I didn't like his energy. And I'm like, man, this is so like, for me in life, I never give to somebody that is asking for something. I always give to people that are not expecting anything. For me, that's really critical. So if I see somebody that's asking for something from me, I hate that more than anything. Even if they're asking for 10 cents, I just don't like it. If people are not expecting something, I love to brighten their day. So I'm sitting here with all these brownies and I said, you know what? I know who's going to appreciate these brownies, and you'll know them too. The skateboard kid. Remember him riding on this raggedy skateboard, like 100 years old, and he was collecting the food from the garbage to bring to his farm, the pigs on the farm. So I remember where he lived, knocked on the door. I met his mom. I met him. He's got the big smile on his face. And I said to the mom, I said, you did a great job raising this kid. He's a great kid. He's not expecting anything. He's very respectful and very appreciative. So I had 3 brownies. I said, these are for you. And he's like, what do I need to do to get them? I said, just be you. Continue to be respectful. Continue to have that mindset. And that's going to carry you past a lot of the people in your village. That's all I ask. So I left the day spending $20. I bought a whole bunch of brownies. I made the brownie girl's day. I made the older gentleman and the lady's day. And I affected all these kids' lives. This was not planned. It just happened to steer itself that way. And it was an inspiration and a great way to pay it forward and to affect some people's lives. So I wanted to share this and hopefully inspire you. So that's the $20 story. Now, last week I loved reading about where you are while you're watching these videos. I loved it. That was so cool to read, to really get into your mindset. And we've got people from all over the world that are in all different situations while they're watching this video. So shout out to you. Now, one of the things I've never talked about is this is going to be the last time you see this kind of setup. And I've been here for 13 months. And over the 13 months, I've gotten a few comments that really, it makes me laugh, but I've never addressed it. And maybe it was more than a few, I'm not sure. But it was enough to say, wow, this is kind of funny. They say, well, Steve is making videos from his bedroom. So I don't like to, I never brought it up, but I'll give you some backstory now because this is our last time. This is, unfortunately, it's not my bed here. This is my dog's bed. And I selfishly chose this room for my office because of the view. It's a dream come true for me. Everybody's different, but the yard is incredibly beautiful. There's all these flowers. I've got my banana trees over here. I've got my coconut trees over here. I got my palm trees right in the center, and the ocean. It's a dream come true. This will be the last time we're here, and more than likely, selfishly, in the next house, I'm gonna pick a view because I'm in this chair for most of the hours a day trying to bring my dreams to fruition. And what I want you to know is, if you believe in yourself and you work hard, you're dedicated and passionate, you can sit in this chair. You can sit in this chair. This has been an incredible chair. I'm so blessed and fortunate. I've gotten to see dolphins jumping out of the water from this chair. I've gotten to see whales jumping out of the water from this chair. And it's been a special time here. This has been a special chapter in me and my family's future, and for you in our relationship together. This has been incredible. It's time to turn a new chapter together. The next time you see me, I'll be in my new office with my new scenery, and I'll let you know how it goes. So I can't wait to see you, hopefully on Thursday. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you right back here next week. Peace and love to the Crypto Creed. Click on those videos right now to get some more of our content. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you next week.